I would not be surprised.
First phase pick Queen of Pain. Give Iceberg what he wants. I guess there are some softer options like Grimstroke or whatever, but you are absolutely spot on. Queen of Pain first phase.
I know how teams are thinking. We've seen, like, Chinese region, the perfect example is Dragonite as a hero. He was also exclusively a 10th pick hero, like during ESL Los Angeles Online.
Team ban.
And then teams started picking it in the second picking phase, banning it, or just first phasing it. Like, he can be played at multiple roles. This Queen of Pain also doesn't show anything. It could be still an offlane Clockwork 3, 4, or 5, but most likely it's gonna be in General's hands. And OG, they're falling back to their
10 seconds.
strategy that was working out very well for them. Luna, Earthshaker +1, you run a
5
tri-lane.
seconds
Even though Enchantress is banned out, still they can, if they want to run an aggressive tri-lane, you can swap Enchantress with a different hero.
Chen, yeah, could maybe go for Rubik. There's quite a few options there. Really limited by the hero pool. Yeah, thinking about what to try and remove out. You know, they did get rid of that Void Spirit, Ember Spirit, DK now taken out. So OG's mid lane hero is a little more limited, but also that pushing time. DK Luna. 15 minutes in, all of a sudden all your towers are falling. Now.
Same lineup.
Another pretty good Rubik game.
It is.
Pick.
Chen.
So they will replace Enchantress with a Chen. You can run a tri-lane with that if you want to. But once again, a decent Rubik game. You steal anything from the Earthshaker, Fisher, Echo Slam. It's going to be good, even though you're looking more of a Fisher than Echo Slam, since you don't have the Aftershock, or against Luna.
10 seconds remaining.
After you use Eclipse, need to use Beam
5
even on the
seconds
creep,
remaining.
just to not allow Rubik to steal it.
FTM. What's it time for? Probably need your always want to fly hero. I'm wondering if they grab Undying.
Turn to
Like, let's go for it, guys.
You're on fire, Gary.
It is Undying time. Pretty good at defending towers, like Clockwork, Undying, Queen of Pain, Rubik. They're all very good at defending, you know, when they're grouped up together. Tower pushes from OG, which are most certainly coming. When you've got Luna Chen, you know that they're going to be trying to en masse take down objectives from a pretty early point in the game. So that leaves their V-Tune hero till very last, right?
Yes. OG needs some kind of lockdown silence for Queen of Pain. But it's gonna be mid-1 Invoker. Yeah, I mean, that's the way of dispelling things. They go in, you put Tornado, you follow. I mean, you need to fall back if Undying drops a Tombstone. It's also gonna be some extra attack speed on the Luna, so that she can actually right-click it.
Some good chain stuns for the Queen of Pain though, right? Cold Snap, Spirit Vessel, Tornado with Fisher and Lucent Beam to back you up. Queen of Pain quite nicely. Bans now.
Do you ban Magnus here?
Good question. Or Beastmaster?
It's one of those two, I believe, for OG. If they decide to run an aggressive tri-lane, Seb needs a hero that can be left alone, and Beastmaster and Magnus are those heroes. You also empowered Luna with Alacrity. Okay, this was something that I didn't think of, but would actually fit them very nicely. And to pick Enigma into Rubik, we've seen that already.
It's like, yeah, you've got Rubik Clockwork, doesn't matter. I've got, you know, Necrobook at like 8 minutes as this Enigma. I'm gonna push your towers with Chen Luna. OG could ban the Wraith King here. They've got Invoker with the EMP to deal with the
5
Wraith King and
seconds
kite him
remaining.
nicely with Cold Snap, Ice Wall, Tornado. So I'm not
OG's
sure if
turn to
the
pick.
V-Tune Wraith King is
Radiant
the big
team
threat.
pick.
PL, it seems, for removal. And there is the Beastmaster. What is the V-Tune hero here, Lacoste?
Now they have a BKB
Yeah.
piercing ability. They prepared for something like a Lifestealer if needed. Huh. I don't think you go something
10
like a
seconds
Slark here.
remaining.
Doesn't feel that great. It's one of the V-Tune's best heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
Morphling?
Morphling against Invoker doesn't feel that great. Early on, he builds fast Spirit Vessel. There's a ton of magical damage, insta lockdown coming up from Earthshaker.
Yeah, it feels like OG have a lot of answers for.
What about Phantom Assassin? I don't know. I just have like a random thought. This hero is the one that comes to my mind.
Jump in on the Luna, kill off the boars, the dagger. Early BK, I guess an early BKB purchaser as. What about like a gyro? What's happened to gyrocopter? You've planted this thought in my head now. The past like 2 weeks, there's always this moment where you're like, oh, gyro is pretty good here, and now I'm thinking about gyro.
Apparently it's not. Like every single time I called for a gyro pick, it never happened.
You may now
Still
select
Digger with the
your
Slark.
heroes.
Even up against Earthshaker and Invoker. Done with it. Fly to Moon, game 2 here. FTM with some of their really trademark picks. OG with the Luna Beastmaster Chen trio.
Slark needs to care about not getting his mana burned. Other than that, he's fine. I just want to see how much he can get out of his lane. Okay, so me and Fog were playing pubs like a year ago, and this was our lane, Undying Slark. So we were just stealing strength from the heroes, or just stealing stats.
That is mean. That is very rude, Lacoste. Don't steal people's stats.
But they are playing against Beastmaster and Earthshaker unless OG once again decides to run a tri-lane against Slark. But then it's tri-lane against the Undying, which is kind of suicidal. If they don't run a tri-lane, that's gonna be 2 strength heroes against Slark and Undying, 2 melee ones.
Definitely a difficult lane. How OG decide to lane this up? FTM are the ones that respond and match the lanes. It's OG who can get that advantage early on. And here we are, game 2 in this best of 3. No-Tail Chen wandering up towards top. Mid 1 Invoker should be heading mid with a Sumail, Luna, Seb on the Beastmaster, and Saxa Earthshaker. 4 heroes coming to the bot bounty runes for OG. While FTM always want to fly Undying, Gentle Clockwork, and V-Tune Slark lurking around middle. Queen of Pain does have 2 shared tangos. Observer board. I just saw V-Tune with a shared tango there, and I was wondering, hang on a second, what's going on here? Aloha Dance Rubik, early observer ward up in the top part of the map.
He wants to be able to scout out the lanes, see what they're gonna do. I still feel OG's not gonna go for aggressive tri-lane against the Undying. Same board once again on the bottom lane coming out from Saxa.
Looking for that Fisher lineup on Always Wanna Fly. Nice placement. Blocks him off from the staircase, and OG. Here's the 4 heroes that came down to the bottom bounty runes. He gets a 2-man decay, Always Wanna Fly. He's still gonna fall as the clicks from OG, too powerful to handle, but General with a battery assault. Now FTM bring numbers. All the venom from V-Tune slowing down Sumail, and they also focus down Seb with that Shadow Strike, doing good damage.
V-Tune's gonna die.
Fires up and he's gonna survive. V-Tune's about to fall, and Sumail, he is still alive. Turning now onto Iceberg, who doesn't have Blink, he's got Shadow Strike, and OG just punching down FTM one by one. The dominoes topple, and OG with a 3-kill lead as the creeps spawn.
That's pretty big. Like, Luna got 2 kills out of that. What is she bringing? Where's the courier at?
Earthshaker. Down bottom. Chen bringing some more tangos down there as well, so it looks like they're going to swap these lanes. Seb going to solo top. Chen comes bottom for the tri lane around the Luna with Saxa Earthshaker. General going to solo down there. So both teams tri-laning. But into these solo laners.
And it's up!
You can have better lanes when you're playing against Chen. He can be the one TPing and recalling you to a lane. 1 point stop. The matchup that Flight of Moon has something. These two heroes against Master, maybe Shaker on top of that. Very good start from OG. Your Luna has full raid band and we have 1-1-1 lane. Two heroes fighting against.
Pretty funny. And then Saxa is lurking around mid, where Iceberg has already salved up. Mid one with Cold Snap and Tornado, with a Fisher block there. Iceberg turns to Dagger. Cold Snap, the Queen of Pain. Tornado, still trying to get this kill over on the clock, but it's not going to come.
Denied.
Seb so far, 4-1, leeching experience top lane. Always been playing and doing a great job just spamming decay, forcing the Beastmaster
Good
away.
job on dying.
Using your
Press
spells.
Z or press Q. Depends which hotkeys you're.
Saxa's rotation has forced a low head out to go in here, so we've got a 2v2 lane, mid lane pretty much. General taking a bit of a beating bottom. These off laners
Dire's
are having a few
courier has
struggles
been killed.
as Seb loses his courier, body blocked by Always Wanna Fly, and that all but Venom from V-Tune, slowing him down enough for a kill.
You wanted out of here, didn't you?
It's a tough lane. I mean, they've put him
An
there.
impossible
They
lane.
know that he's not supposed to win it for anything.
Incoming!
Radiant's bottom tower
10
is under
seconds
attack.
region. 10 region per second.
Good Fisher block from Saxa.
Favor, look at block. Block it then.
Pretty speedy. But they forced Clockwork, away from his tower. They've got a couple of range creeps here, so Samel gonna be able to farm very nicely. Clockwork 6-0, it's back to the old days of the suicide lanes. These position threes now
Radiant's
getting
bottom
nothing in
tower
this game.
is under attack.
Completely shut down by tri-lanes. Do you feel like this is going to be now a big moment for Mid One and Iceberg, two tempo heroes from the mid lane? Their first rotations, how important are they going to be?
Mid one is game. Last time I saw him Invoker again.
Like I said.
That did not end well. Top lane is just a disaster. Like what Fly the Moon wants to Lark's lane. Fly is doing. General Clockwork not having levels.
Illusion.
Yeah, it's trapped inside the cogs. Battery Assault going to work, but no tail. You were mentioning that HP regen. You've got 17.2 on the Luna thanks to the Tango, that Divine Favor, and the headdress. Oh, the Stormcrafter coming in with the Lightning Zaps as well. General forced TP to his tier 1. As Earthshaker keeping top to react to this dive from V-Tune. Onto Seb yet again. The Earthshaker, and probably now give up on committing. Slark though. Non-stop, relentless chasing. Stack 2 permanent.
Is he actually
6.
going in? It's a level 4 Slark. Down to rune spawning.
That should help.
Bottom
My
one.
thrift rewarded. Death
3 for 1.
Still has a bottle. You want to keep
Is it
that
worth your
bounty
life?
rune.
Apparently not. He wants the money as possible. farm-wise now. Ooh.
Wow, what was gonna fly? Played this game for a long time without buying anything.
Now we can play some Dota 2. Luna trying as quickly as she can to get into that Help the Dominator. It's going to be the primary timing that OG play around now. No tail. Down out and backstab the tower. Just spots out a creep wave. This will allow the catapult wave for OG now to get in onto the objective. And there's nobody here for FTM to defend it. Queen of Pain's not level 6, so you don't have that rotation available. Clockwork will come down, but he's still level 4.
Radiant's
The tower is going to be very difficult.
Rocket. They use the glyph. The pressure. RP is there, Chen. One extra creep.
The double harpy, Scout and Stormcrafter. General just walking straight into the middle of them. Look at me, stop hitting my tower, please. But the melee creeps are going to tank up this tower damage for a little bit longer. So Catapult getting some additional free hits in.
RP down. One
Radiant's
about
bottom
to
tower
die.
is under attack.
Have any or a raw?
Just naked.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a bug. I never noticed.
I mean, is it like Nagasara naked? Like, has boobs but no nipple?
No, it's like completely naked.
Interesting. I've never seen that before. Top lane, Saxa, Fisher block enough. Yeah. I looked around the jungle as soon as you said it, like, I need to see this. Where's the naked harp? Goddamn degenerates. 43 and 22. With tons of farm as well, so they are, yeah, dead on even net worth wise. Exactly even. As we get into the minute of the game. Level 5, he's about to crack 6, and he's not that far away from Necro 1. He is rushing it as quickly
Radiant's
as possible.
bottom tower is under
500
attack.
gold away. Saka trying to give him as much free space as possible. Waiting for the Dark Pact so we can fish off the Slark, but he didn't wait quite long enough. So V2 still opening up a potential kill on Seb, focusing the Tombstone. Good roar onto Always Wanna Fly. Buy some space for Seb. Still gonna die though, thanks to the Decay and Shadow Dance, Dark Pact from the Slark. Might actually go in for Saxa here. V2 trying to heal up a little bit. Falls away.
Radiant's bottom tower has
There's your
fallen.
tier 1 down bottom lane. OG makes short work of it, and top tower defended it. It's pretty much full HP.
Don't kill the harpies.
God damn it. He's killed them. Oh yeah, you're right. Why is
Radiant's
there
middle tower
pornography
is under
in my
attack.
Dota 2 video game? Maybe it's a male harpy? You know, apparently male nipples are fine to show, but female nipples aren't. Double lightning zap, killing out that mid wave. Okay, rotating in to do some more good damage onto the tier 1 with Sumail joining in. They bring the centaur with that Helm the Dominator, but okay, I missed that. Top lane Sep dies once more. Tower mid, more important though, you reckon? Look.
Yeah, I was just very good at pushing towers. Only level 1. I think enough. Time.
Who defend?
Hello? That's out of mana. No one has mana.
Except General, who took shots onto 2 heroes. Sumail now trapped in the cog. He's got 9 one charges, but a Sonic Wave demolishes him as FTM. 5 heroes strong in that mid lane. Defend that tower, get 2 big kills. Even without mana on half their heroes, they get the jump.
Apparently, you can win a team fight with
Dire's
mana
top
on
tower is
Queen
under
of Pain
attack.
and Clockwork. General, his positioning throughout this whole series has.
Yeah, he's playing with like no net worth, right? These
I'll take that.
off-laners been struggling a fair amount. And Seb returns top to try and finish off that Necro book. What's Iceberg doing? He's got TP in 2 seconds. Blink
Radiant's middle
Those
tower
get clipped
is
by
under
the
attack.
EMP. Blink TP down to the low ground, but the Fisher from Saxa is going to find him thanks to No Tail scouting down into that low ground.
Or Foxa block. Nick in. Playing. second.
Where can he go?
Nope.
Cannot get away. Iceberg way too deep. But Seb up top lane, found by the Slark and the Clockwork again. And Hookshot is ready once more, so General can move into another lane and look for even more pickoffs. As mid-tier 1 falls on a fly, trying to defend and deny, stops Sumail from taking down that objective. General, he's looking for the line onto the Luna, but they've got the Tornado EMP. Undying is going to fall for sure here with that Urn Charge. Given back over to mid
Radiant's
one.
middle tower is under attack.
Sweetun is having a free game. Have the real answers for Clark. Burn his mana. We'll have the Fusel Blade in the next few minutes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh. Sitting where his tier 1 used to be. Bodyguarding and full pain. Walking into that EMP. Does trap 2 inside the clock, but a good finish from Sax that holds the clock back as a tornado from mid 1. Clipping General, getting the kill as Iceberg. Sonic Wave is ready in a second, but he doesn't feel like he's got enough damage just on his lonesome.
Dire's structures are
Those 2
fortified.
kills. Chen very far forward. Spots the Undying. Sumail's on his high ground and he's ready to strike. Always on a fly, falls quickly. And OG starting to take a stranglehold on this bottom part of the map now.
I'm betwixt myself.
Radiant's
even
bottom
game.
tower is under
Network.
attack.
One step at the top, but catching the Rubik mid. Level 5 Aloha Dance Rubik, not really having a game so far.
Iceberg took the book for himself after he died there.
Dire's top tower is under
It's a
attack.
very fast lineup from OG.
Radiant
July
structures are fortified.
cooldowns. Even if
Dire's
you have roar,
structures
if
are
you don't have
fortified.
clips, you can take a fight. There's a lot of aura.
And all these summons and creeps and General out in the open yet again, found by the chain stuns of OG. Master has the Necro book back up, and they've got boars, Necro
Radiant's
units, they've got a
bottom
Centaur.
tower is under attack.
Tier 2's about to fall.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Clark is getting a lot of free farm time. You know, he's level 10, Diffusal Blade, working on the BKB now.
Radiant's
But OG
bottom
just
tower has
playing
fallen.
his 5. And I feel like Slark has a similar problem to, Storm Spirit has had historically. Playing against these like 5-man ball up lineups is difficult, right?
You can't just pick off a target. Very good at that. Absolutely.
Dire's top tower
Lane
is
alone
under
to then
attack.
just got the level 6.
Don't burn a lot of mid on the map now. The hookshot, screen with Sonic Wave as well. They pop the Eclipse and turn to fight General. The Clockwork will fall as No Tail is the trade back. Oh, Saxa was looking to walk in there with the Echo Slam, but he's going to try and block off the Slark with the Fisher. Big group after losing their Chen. It was a great initiation
Fisher.
from FTM. Yeah, little Fisher. Perfect from FTM, and the Echo Slam with the Cold Snap holding through the Twin Iceberg again. Out in
Lineback.
Flies back now. He wants to continue this fight. They know that OG are out of mana. The jump in between the pain, but still no kills to claim. The Luna Sword stabbed away, but doesn't get to the high ground. Now taken down as the champ stood up from Sax.
They need to get more out of this.
The advance of FTM, they get the TP out with the rest of OG. I think Sax is dead here. Mid one? Mid one?
There's a
Walk into
dust.
dust.
He's very speedy. 360. V2 another
3
jump in
seconds till
2
hook
seconds.
shot. Yeah, they've got a jump from Iceberg, they've got a hook shot if they need it. Looks like the Pounce Leash will take down mid one. Not
Queen
sure
of
why he
Pain.
stuck around.
Ooh, really struggling. She bought back there, didn't get a single kill from it. And OG, they're gonna keep pushing. Like, there's still a tier 2 tower. No-Tail did a very good job in the previous fight,
Scanning.
just going for the tombstone. It's level 1 tombstone at the moment. 4 hits taken down, pretty easy.
Always on a fly, sneaks through bounty runes as Seb is found by V-Tune. Big little lucent beam there, and the hook shot catching the Hawk. Still with the battery assault onto Seb though, General giving
Hawk
chase.
shot.
The Hawk shot going from downtown. Seb is going to turn and fight though. They clear up the tombstone, and now OG, they are ready to fight. Yet again, grouping around the clockwork, the initiations come to nothing for FTM. Clark wasn't able to stick on the target, and Queen of Pain is miles away.
Radiant's
It's
top
not just
tower is under
EMP,
attack.
tornado, like mana burn. You also have
Dire's bottom
Necro
tower is
Warriors
under
for
attack.
burning your mana. One of the reasons why VTune is just going straight into BKB. He understands that, like, I need to stand the ground and take a fight. Okay, he sells it.
top tower
Wait, what is he
is fallen.
doing? I think it's... Okay. Pop's ruined. He's going
Dire's
for
bottom tower is under
Blade
attack.
Mail on Slark.
What? He
Illusion.
buys it. He's gone Blade Mail on Slog. What's your reasoning here for that, Lord
Radiant's
Burkhoff?
structures are fortified.
Why has Slog bought a Blade Mail?
Uncontrollable damage. I don't know. They have Luna ulti, so I guess
Dire's
he
bottom
wants to be
tower
able to
has
kill her. Mana damage. I mean, if you think about Blade Mail, it's a very cost-efficient item. It gives you everything, like armor, intelligence, 28 damage.
So, we'll see how it pans out as bottom lane Saxa getting chased and Sonic Wave. Iceberg does get the grab as General picked off by Sumail in the top lane. Yeah, that top root spot at the very least, as a low hard out. EMP at the top of his head. Hit one, getting another urn charge up. FTM just don't seem able to group up in this game. It's OG always with a numbers advantage.
I'm still thinking about this Blade Mail on Slark. It could be a good thing when you're playing in
Radiant's top tower is
like this hero completely shuts you down. Might be the play.
Radiant's
Take down
top
another
tower
tier two.
is fallen.
Nothing that FTM can do to stop that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Chat's available here for OG. Looks like they get the whip dagger on Earthshaker, so he's ready to go. Playing with Iceberg top. He wants to be playing off of the high ground now. Mid lane.
We had position 4 Tinker yesterday being played by Yapzor. Today we have Slark with Blade Mail. I don't even know Dota anymore.
What's even happening?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
General Hasted
Dire's
gets away
bottom
from Seb,
tower is under attack.
who was trying to cut across into that jungle to find him. OG here with a roar. Start things off on the Iceberg's Queen of Pain. They do have the blink and chat of Ojo and the Echo Slam onto the two heroes there. Queen of Pain dies because Rubik and Undying got a little bit too close. Saxa does lose his life in the exchange. But FTM trying to give chase still. No tail. General with all sorts of little creepies. Hellbear and Saxa slowing him down on his way out.
They know there's no Queen of Pain for 50 seconds. I believe they have enough damage to go into Roche Pit. Queen of Pain bought back in the previous fight. Man, Undying's really struggling with the levels. He's level 7 only.
Players here.
Radiant's
Few
middle
issues.
tower
And
is
now
under
OG
attack.
have a double force stat. Luna with one, mid one on that, and Invoker with one, so they're able to push themselves out of cogs, away from Slark, away from Queen of Pain. And these initiations get much more difficult for FTM now to actually catch someone, stick on that target, and bring them down. Especially when Chen has Mech and Hand of God, but no mana to use them right now. Fly, cold snap. Found by mid one. Does get a hook shot at it. General committing onto the Invoker, but the backup of Saxa, Seb, and the rest of OG arriving on the scene now as General. They do lift on mid one, but a force snap away. The kill comes out from Chen, the Deafening Blast back, and the Undying about to fall. Loosened Beam will finish him off. Stolen Fissure, making a nice little beat chase there up on the high ground, but Queen of Pain has blinked in aggressively again. Full snap into Raw means she will not be walking out that one.
They need to be very careful how they approach this fight. 2 force stabs, full spike actually on Luna. And she's still holding on to ultimate. Like, you blink in aggressively, you know you're gonna die. There's no defensive items. Yule Scepter might save you, but it's very easy to, you know, fight after. Blink, level 4, 6 seconds cooldown. Man, how's our boy Slark doing with this Blade Mail?
That's a yikes for me. my man, Matt Holocaust. I mean, you know, Blade Mail is kind of in there for me with like Midas and Blink. You buy this item because you want to do something with it immediately, right? Midas, you want to start investing gold. Blink, you want to go and jump and catch people. Blade Mail makes me think you want to go and fight. But he's bought Blade Mail, then he's gone and farmed for the next, 5 minutes. Hasn't really got any utilization out of it.
He could have bought Midas. He would get more out of that. I don't know. I just don't really feel the item. Always want to fly. Let's check his. That's 6 in 20-minute game. So yeah, he dies about every 3 minutes, a bit more.
OG now spreading across the map pretty thin. 3 heroes a little close in the top left corner. Saxa and mid one coming down to defend on tier 2. General has hookshot. Aloha Dance has stolen level 1 wild axes. Not the best grab. As soon as Saxa sees that V-Tune Slark, he's got Blink, Fisher. Be fine to get away. Definitely feels like a lot of the issues here for FTM revolving really around Iceberg, and the fact they need him to take control of the game, make these calls, play that aggressive playmaker. Had a match so far. Bull Scepter, 7,000 net worth, 4k behind the Luna.
This gen pick really paying off for OG. Mech, Hand of God, Queen of Pain uses her full combo. They're not gonna even feel it. And it's also very good against Clockwork. Having all these summons, so battery damage will be shared between summons and the hero. Slot Blade will use it.
Well, he's gonna hold it. Pounces into the cost for the smash out, gets Saxa away from danger, and the Echo Slam catches both of them. Slark and Clockwork, they try to turn around onto this mid one Invoker. He Shadow Dance and TPs, they have a chat totem, they do. V-Tune, did he even use Blade Mail?
Did not. It's off cooldown.
What's the point then? Sumail is also 1v2ing, by the way. Always want to fly an Iceberg. They've got Sonic Wave. Kill. He's got the mana for it. If he's afraid, he blinks away. Sumail did have Aegis, of course. They turn around onto Aloha Dance and the Rubik instead.
And this game's just falling apart for Flight of Moon.
Tower is under attack.
There's way too many things OG lineup's doing incorrect right now. A lot of sustain. Even Earthshaker's going for
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
4-stab this game, so that's gonna be a third one.
Radiant's middle
Luna brought back into the fray. Aegis still in for another 2.5 minutes. Glyph already forced out. The Dire also glyphing to try and keep that creep wave alive. Luna commits for the tier 3, Alacrity on her. Good damage onto the tower. Slark, there's his Blade Mail. He box it, try to pounce away from the EMP, but he still gets burned. Luna with that Hurricane Pike, turning damage back onto the Undying. That high ground objective now falling means OG have an open space to play.
You don't fight here. The tier 3 tower is gone against Luna. You don't take a fight. Way too many bounces.
Got the tombstone. Zombies are chasing. Clockwork on the right-hand side, looking for that hookshot initiation. Queen of Pain also looking for this lineup.
He stole Blade, so Slot Mail.
They jump in onto Sam. There's the Eclipse though. Always gonna work up for War. Sumail the double kill. Now Slot focusing on the beast map, but he can't get a single bloody kill. Chen blocks the pounce, so Seb can escape. And now OG, they can turn and face up against FTM with the buybacks blowing through. The Radiant trying to extend this fight, but Saxa with a great Fisher catching up the Slot. Cool. Game 2. 24 minutes, OG playing a very swift, decisive, aggressive lineup, and Queen of Pain unfuels in the middle of 5 heroes, and the game ends. And a victory for OG.
I don't know if you noticed, Gary, but Slark sold Blade Mail and bought a BKB for that fight. I don't know what that was.